So the cavalry came in from Alabama and from Virginia and has helped to add to our supply. So I want to introduce Ira from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange, and I'm sorry, and you traveled with?
Lisa.
Lisa. So they come up from an incredibly wonderful seed company in Virginia called Southern Exposure Seed Exchange. Noteworthy because they are the company involved and probably responsible for Cherokee Purple becoming so popular. So a really quick story about that, very quick, I promise. In 1990, when I got the seeds from Cherokee Purple from J.D. Green, and I grew them out, and it was the first truly purple tomato I saw, and it was delicious, I'm like, I've got to share this with someone. And I was a member of the Seed Savers Exchange, so I'd share it with other seed savers. But then I sent some to Jeff McCormick at Southern Exposure. So Jeff grew it, and we had a chat about it, and he goes, well, you know, it tastes really good, but it's kind of ugly. I'm not sure if people will like it. And I'm like, trust me, Jeff. So, and then Johnny's picked it up, and the rest is history. So thank you, Ira. Thank you, Lisa. And also from Alabama, where's Darryl? Anybody who's been on Tomatoville may know him as Fusion Collar or Garden Web, but Darryl has come from Alabama with, I'm not going to say bad joke, but he's come from Alabama with lots of tomatoes, so thanks for that. One more thing before I turn it over to Lee. People have talked about seeds. The thing about heirloom tomatoes that's wonderful is the diversity. The challenge about heirloom tomatoes when a lot of people are into seed saving and such is there are unexpected things can happen. So on these tables are some hybrids, and we've tried to note those, a lot of great heirlooms, and some things that aren't exactly what they should be. So if you can certainly, good. I'm going to mention the dwarfs as well. So you can save seeds of something you like, but there's almost a health warning on this. There's no guarantee that you will get exactly the tomato that you tasted, for various reasons. There's 80–90% chance you will. If you have any questions, you can ask Lee or I, and we can help you sort through the details of those. The last thing I wanted to say before I turn it over to Lee is we've got quite a few of the Dwarf Project tomatoes. I'm not going to go into that, except to say that we're in this worldwide project to create short-growing tomatoes that have interesting colors and great flavors. And each year we give people a chance to see how that's going. And the back table is the latest progress on that. So again, if you have any questions on that, ask Lee or myself, and we can talk you through what we're doing. So Lee, I'm going to turn over to you for anything you'd like to say.
Otherwise, that's about all I had to say.
I'm going to turn it over to Lori, but I forgot one thing. Debbie Moose. Debbie, where are you? Debbie wrote a really nice article about Tomatopalooza.
There's a copy on the table if anybody wants to read it.
And it got into Our State magazine, and I think a lot of you here, and people who are going to be coming, are probably, because of that wonderful article. I think Debbie did the event justice, Lee and I justice, and thank you very much for your efforts. It was a beautiful article. So, well done.